Vice President, AIRI, Mr. Niraj Thakkar, to come and speak a few lines on behalf of the Indian rubber industry.
Thanks, Nikhil. Mr. Khatwa, Mr. Mishra, and Mr. Patkotwar, and friends. The Association of National Rubber Producing Countries has issued an imminent warning that natural rubber is going to be a crisis globally. And to make things worse, India is least prepared for it. This has been said by ANPRC, while other rubber producing countries are much better off. Reason being, one, the trees in India are the oldest ever, giving the least productivity, let alone the quality. And two, India has not looked in the future and invested in growing more rubber, or that is to say, planted the least amount of trees. I have some statistics. India right now has about 7 lakh hectares with us where we grow natural rubber. And this year, that is 10-11, about 7,000 hectares are coming up which can be tapped. Because coming up in the sense, more land might have been provided, but as has been said earlier, it takes about 7 years for a tree to start giving the rubber latex. It's only 1%, 7,000 hectares this year against 7 lakh hectares what we have is only 1%. Whereas if we look at the demand, this year we are likely to require about 970,000 tons of rubber, vis-a-vis what has been estimated we will produce is around 860,000 or 865,000. Though last year's figure was I think around 830,000 or 35,000. We will be 1 lakh ton short of for what we need. So we can very well imagine what is likely to happen to the prices. We always complain that prices are high. Let's look at statistics. Indian rubber prices have always been lower than international rubber prices. Barring a few months, some time ago, or maybe 2 months ago, we have been benefited. And we as manufacturers complain of high prices. I think we have been very myopic in what we have been doing regarding the prices. We have been complaining, tools are available. It was about 2 months ago when NMCE had a one-to-one interaction with Mr. Khatwa, and I happened to raise all our problems. I was surprised truly because he was very well aware of our predicament, be it prices, be it availability, be it quality, be it deliveries, be it the cess. Any topic he was well aware. And he asked me one very simple question. How many percentage of your 1,200 members that you have are actually involved in trading? I told him probably 10%. And honestly, we also know probably 5% of our members don't even have access to the internet. With that kind of a situation, I thought this was an ideal platform, whereas our requirement, and there is a regulatory body, mind you, there is a regulatory body who's regulating the exchange, and we have our requirement. I thought this was an ideal situation to be in, whereas if we start trading, we could use it to our benefit. I mean, I don't mind switching businesses by getting 100% into trading, but probably looking at the 1400% growth or profits, no, that's not what I meant. Yeah, no, that's not what I meant. But yeah, this could be used as one of the tools to take care of one of the problems which we have is pricing. I don't know if availability can be addressed because there is a shortage. Nobody can deny that. there is a shortage, it will remain. From the association front, we have made several requests to the government. Right now also we are in the middle of several requests to the government along with ATMA that they must allow at least 200,000 tons of natural rubber to be imported. So we are in the middle of these things, and one more thing that I wanted to tell, just flipped out of my mind, but nevertheless, I think this seminar must be done again for the benefit of our members. That's the way I look at it. With the kind of turnout we have today, probably, and Mr. Mishra has been very kind enough, he agreed without any hesitation, yes, we will do it again. And we are planning to do this in all the centers all over India. Yeah, the point that I was trying to make, which again I remember, is quality. Three issues: one is price, one is availability, and third is quality. The quality of natural rubber. This I bring up because when we made a presentation to the government that let us import 200,000 tons of rubber, they said there have been presentations from SIAM, that is Society of Indian Automotive Manufacturers, who have very clearly told us that we need cheaper import of rubber products. Right now the duty is an inverted structure duty, which is 10% on products and 20% on natural rubber. They said we want to reduce that from 10% to 5%. The reason being that Indian rubber products do not stand to the quality that we need. Now that is something we need to look into. Probably our focus, rather than on pricing, of course availability has to be taken care of, but must be on the quality front. As Mr. Khatwa has rightly said, our core business is not natural rubber or its pricing, but to produce what we are here to. So probably that is another angle we need to look at, and maybe in that context we can just extrapolate a little bit and say that we can partner in with Rubber Board to see to it that what the grower grows is to the quality that we need. Because I'm sure, as we do not all trade in this, because of speculations, there must be deliveries happening which are delayed, and natural rubber being a perishable commodity, quality must be affected when deliveries are delayed, or because of hoarding mainly. That's what I mean.
No, in our cases, we have certified for a certain period of time.
No, not through NMCE, but otherwise.
Yes.
Not through NMCE, but otherwise. When people start hoarding,
yes.
When I hold on to my stocks and I do not want to give it to you because I know that the same rubber is going to be worth much more today and hold on to it, obviously the quality of rubber we know is going to be affected as manufacturers.
Yes, there is a fungal growth because the moisture percentage is not right, the warehousing conditions are not correct, and Kerala being highly hygroscopic, you have the impact on rubber quality.
Exactly.
Therefore, it has to move from the producers' unhygienic godowns to the good godowns of
CWC. Okay. So these are various implications what we as an industry need to look into. It's not just the pricing. Yes, the pricing can be taken care by you now. The option is yours. We as the association are trying to provide a platform to the manufacturers. Listen, there is a platform available. It is for you to take the benefit. Availability, yes, we are working on it. We are in touch with the government. Let 200,000 tons be allowed to import, and quality is again something that we need to work on together with the rubber board or with the grower directly, so that we get the right quality to produce the right product. Anyway, I hope all of you had got what you were looking for out of this seminar, and thank you, Mr. Mishra, for having this. Yeah, have a nice evening.